if you want to choose the career right now after the graduation, there is one thing is that we want to go to the higher education. I have a dedicated part for this. We are going to take the higher education, all overview and insight about it. But if somebody takes the decisions that I want to go to develop my career right now, so here are the 5 different modes. One is the internship. Is Umair is here with us? Umair, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Zulfiqar, I'm here.
Can you quickly, in 30 seconds, tell your experience with Gene Rage? How was it in internship and how it inspired you?
Yes, sure, definitely. Yeah. So I worked with Professor John Reyes when I was in undergrad second year. So it started when demonetization happened. And incidentally, at that time, I read his book. He co-authored with Amartya Sen. The book is Uncertain Glory, India and Its Contradiction. So that was the time I was meeting with Zulfiqar as well. And we were organizing group discussions in the department. So that environment, motivated me to write to Jean and ask whether there is an opportunity to work with him. So I wrote an email to Jean Reyes, find out his email ID on Google. And then he replied that, yeah, so there is one opportunity. You can just come in to Ranchi. So he used to work in Ranchi. And I went to Ranchi and we did a study on demonetization and its impact on casual laborers in Ranchi and Khunti district of Jharkhand. So that was a great opportunity. Jean is an absolutely wonderful development economist with you can learn a lot with him. He's a very accessible person. That was a wonderful experience.
Thank you, Umair. This Umair is from a government school. He studied in a government school. He went to the madrasa. He did Quran Hafiz, and he studied in Aligarh Muslim University. Because of this internship, he got the scholarship, and he went to London in Commonwealth scholarship. So you see the small step and some kind of the small efforts, it goes to the long way. Thank you very much, Umair. We are so proud of you. Everybody, most of people, they know you. Thank you for sharing your experience. And another part is, this is Adnan, again from our department. Adnan works in a data analysis in Flipkart. And after graduation, he joined this. This is another entrepreneur from our department, Musahid Kamal, who started one organization, Complete Cleaning Solution. And he is doing wonderful job with Excel and company in Aligarh. And so this is another way, the entrepreneurship. And this is the small project we did together in the Department of Economics. You can see the wonderful team. There are a lot of dynamic people were there, and we were doing the slums, survey of the slums and working from the underprivileged people. And this is the competitive examination. The photo you see is the Samimara. And that is the so inspiring story from our department. This all example is from our department. And especially we have taken this example to inspire you. That's all 5 examples is from our department. And this is the, because to tell you that these all steps is possible to take. This requires a little courage. Like Umair, he took this courage and he emailed to the John Rage. He went to the Jharkhand. He worked there. I remember that he called me that, Zulfi bhai, I don't have anything. Only mere paas Suzy hai. Kya karu uska halwa bana ke kha lu? I literally said, really, you don't have that? And he did it. Usne wo namkeen Suzy bana ke khai. Aur koi nahi tha wahan par. So in such a harsh environment, he worked there. He went there. And because of this, he won the Commonwealth. Samim Ara, the story, she was my batchmate, and we did together the masters in Simri Bakhtiarpur, in a very little village where the literacy rate is still 54% right now in 2021. Just imagine when Samim Ara came to Aligarh Muslim University, what was the situation at that time? Just imagine. He said that I came in Aligarh just to complete my 12th. I never thought to do graduation. I did graduation and then I thought I will do the masters and go back to home. I never thought to go Jawaharlal Nehru University for MPhil. If I did MPhil, I never thought to go JNU for PhD. And this girl coming from a village of Bihar, Simri Bakhtiarpur, where is one of the least developed district of the India, he cleared Indian Economic Service in first attempt in 2014. And right now she is a deputy director in Ministry of External Affairs. When I said to Samim Maharaj, Samim, what is your message to the younger generation of our department? She said, work hard, achieve your dreams, be independent, and contribute to the nation building. In short, in Allama Iqbal's word, Dayare इश्क में अपना मकाम पैदा कर, नया जमाना नई सुबह व शाम पैदा कर, मेरा तरीक अमीरी नहीं फकीरी है, खुदी ना बेच गरीबी में अपना नाम पैदा कर. That's the spirit that what we have already. The creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration already we have. We need to ignite that. If Umair can do that, Samim can do that, you can do that. They both are the product from a small town. Umair studied in a madrasa. Samim was coming from a school. She studied from a government girls' school, Hindi medium, where the district is of all human development index, the district is the lowest rate. And nobody from entire village went out for the study except Samim. The only girl who went out, and that girl now is doing and excelling in every sphere of this life. And right now she's a deputy director of external ministry. So why I'm telling this story to just to ignite your mind that please do not give up. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's difficult, but so what? That's why we are here. And that's what we need to do that. So, okay, so now I want to take any questions. If you have any questions so far or any comment, Sagufta, read us some good comments. I don't want to miss any comment. Or if anybody has questions, time, you can speak, you can write.
Okay, sir. Sir, regarding about the approach regarding the overseas, many of them have said that indeed those things have not changed, but with time the approach to those studies and those trades have changed. Many of them have answered this answer. And questions they're asking about, like they're asking about the importance of mathematics in the field of economics. How is it important?
Okay, you can read all questions. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Also, they're asking about, especially during the times of the pandemic, like where health sector is crumbling at a very huge rate and its importance is increasing day by day. At this time, what economics can do? Well, like being an economic student, how can we contribute in the sector of the health? This was a question asked.
Okay, so two questions quickly. That one is mathematics, one questions. Another one is what the economics students can do during this pandemic, right?
Yes.
Okay, there are some more questions are coming. Is there any Jahir Khan is writing something? There was a comment of Jahir Khan. Can you just check? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, these both questions I'm going to cover, okay, in later part. I'm going to cover later part what we economics students can do in this COVID and how we can, what are the major focus. And about mathematics, we'll discuss on that, okay. Let me give you this another prompt. Okay, I give you this balloon, okay, and I ask you to blow this balloon to this, okay. So what is happened into this? Okay, this is a balloon challenge. I give you this balloon. I ask you to blow this balloon and make as big as you can and do not tie it off. What will happen? Two things can happen. Your balloon is more stretched than before, or it exploded in your face. If it is your success on the first, that balloon is stretched, it did not explode, Congress, you have expanded your comfort zone. That was small balloon, now you have bigger one. It was exploded, okay, well, fine. That sucks, but yes, sometimes things do not happen the way you want to them. But you learn and grow for the next time. And if you try again, you can stretch your balloon. Even if not, don't worry, you can try twice, you can do that. But both of outcomes is beneficial for you. So do not afraid whatever the balloons you have, try to blow it. Make it egg big as you can. Now, the most important questions that economics graduates, they are asking, should I go for masters? After pandemic, this question, a lot of people are asking to me, is it worth right now to invest money, time to the masters? My answer is yes. Yes, you should go for the master. But you should not focus only on the economics and applied economics. Even if applied economics is okay, but I just want to tell you that do not go for the MA or MSc as such. If you take the applied economics as a career, I would rather encourage you for that. I can understand that you can take the career if you want to go to the long term in academic career, but if you are going for the masters, then focus on the varieties of the field like management. You can go for the MBA, project management, Islamic banking. There are a lot of other things. Education and health. There are a lot of amazing things happening in these two sectors. Development studies and population, data analytics, and gender and women empowerment. So these are the major things that happening, and you should focus on this, not going to the traditional MA degree, but go for this management, education, health, applied economics, data analytics, gender and women empowerment. These are the emerging fields. These are the suitable domains that we can think of right now in 21st century. So these are the good domain that you can think of. If you're going for masters right now in 2021, 2022, then I will encourage you to focus on these areas, not to go only to MA. MA economics is definitely is good if you want to go for the academics in the long term. I did MA, I did PhD, but I'm telling you right now to my young brothers and sisters that please focus on to the professional areas, to the professional course, which give you the skills, not to the traditional one. And if you determine to do the MA MSc, then these are the some good colleges that you should focus on. BSc, IGIDR, Gokla Institute, JNU, Aligarh Muslim University, IIT Mumbai, Madras School of Economics, TISS, Ashoka University, Presidency University, and University of Hyderabad. You know the IIT Bombay, all IITs have started right now the MSc Economics. They are also giving the integrated programs. Their exams are happening. So you can focus, you can just search on the Google. You can just IIT Mumbai exams for MA Economics, MSc Economics, Economics in Mumbai, Economics in IIT. If you can put these keywords in Google, everything you will get. You can remember these universities. I doesn't need to go and explain everything about it. You can find in their websites. You can email me if you have any questions. But if you are really determined for MMSc, then you focus on these universities. Let me go and play one video that what economics Nobel laureates have some advice for you people.
Sir, I have one question, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Sir, as you said that we all know that an overhaul education is required in learning and education. Okay, sir. So how we all know, and our this professor and everyone tell us to just be like a problem solver. But in the field of today technology and everything, we want to get into the like before this problem arises, we can identify this problem. So how to become the problem identificator? Means only like so that it can make us like more intellectual in the field of different education. First thing, and second thing, how to be original and creative with our work. Original and creative with our work. And third one is, sir, how to take a balance between the emotional intellectual and IQ intellectual. Three things I have, sir. Means first, sir, I want like we all are like problem solver. We all like, but in the later field, like as the time is passing, we want to become like a problem identificator. And how to be original and creative. And third one is like how we can balance between intellectual IQ and this.
What was your third question, Sahil? how we can do balance between. I think we lost him. Sahil, are you there? Sahil, you there? Sahil Singh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay, Sahil, let me give you two answers. The first, the balance between EQ and IQ. Okay, so Sahil, see, the problem solver and problem identification, you doesn't need to do PhD on that. Just you need to find a gap. And problem solving does not mean that you find a COVID vaccine only. That is called problem solving. Or you can find a cure of COVID and that is the problem solving. No, that is not. Means that can be one, but problem solving, that means that are you a Mr. Fix? Are you the person who always wants to work? For example, let me tell you one thing, that there is a stool in your home and it has it does voice because of the imbalance. You put some paper onto the handle of this and you can stop that voice. That is also called a problem solver. This is the process, my dear friend. This is a process. That is not the outcome. Problem solving is a method. It is not an outcome. It is just a method. You have to develop attitude of problem solving. The way you go, and if you develop this attitude, you go to Timbuktu, you go to every time, wherever you want to go. You can excel, you will excel. Because your attitude is very positive and you want to focus on how I can solve this. So problem filling the gap requires the finding the gap. And your question is how I can find the gap. And my answer is have the eyes to find the gap. And for eyes, you need to read, because it's not the eyes that sees the world, it's the mind that sees the world. So whatever the knowledge that you have, you need to read, you need to follow the people, you need to watch some good videos. And most importantly, Sahil, you need to have the attitude, and nothing you feel it is a small. Even if you find a very good piece of art, or you can convert a piece of art from the scrap, that is also problem solving, that is also creativity. So, and everything starts, the baby, how baby starts putting small colors from crayon and speaking some papa, mama, these words and putting these things together. So just be sure that you be original, whatever you are. And creativity, I already told you, that is already inside you. Just you need to give time to find a space and find that platform. And your last question about EQ and IQ, that how I can balance about. If you have EQ, then definitely you must have IQ. Why emotional quotients are important right now? Because of lot of people and lot of, even of today, our society doesn't understand the importance of mental health. Even today also, many of them, if you say that we are going to the counseling, they say, are you mad? We are doing this, oh, are you mad? But mental health is as common as like physical health. And most important is that how you strong them, how you make it strong, how you can remove your anxiety, how you can handle them, how you can handle the depression, how you can handle the boredom, the kind of feelings of being unproductive. So these all things are basically first and foremost thing to balance is acceptance. Accept it. That, okay, this is fine. This is okay. I need to work hard. Okay, I have anxiety. Okay, I have depression. I need to talk to my friends. Okay, this makes me nervous. Okay, I have phobia for mathematics. Accept it. When you accept it, automatically your immunity for EQ increases. And when your EQ increases, IQ automatically comes with it. Because emotional quotient is something that facilitates intelligent quotients. And intelligence quotients and EQ, this both produces excellent outcome. Why? Because you are cool, because of EQ, and you have ideas because of IQ, and automatically you become problem solver. So I hope the answer, Sahil, but we can discuss this more into the later. Okay, in the later part. Let me first this.
Thank you, sir. That was really answered very well. But now I want to announce that you're not supposed to open your mic and speak. You're supposed to write down the questions in the chat box.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good
But
reminder.
indeed the question was worth asking, and you answered it very well. Thank you, sir, for that.
Very good.
Yeah, it was a very
Let's
good
hear the.
presentation.
Thank you very much, Sagufta. Wonderful job.
Thank you,
Let's
sir.
hear that what Nobel laureates have advised for you people.
Pessimistic about economics because there has been so many ideologies. I generally more encourage students to be honest and do what they think is good.
Asking difficult questions or interesting questions is something very important. Find work that you want to do that both inspires you, but
Literature is energy, effort, and passion to make it happen.
it's very important for people to do things because they really want to do them and work on ideas that are really important to them.
You need to have some creativity, but you also need to be able to put serious effort into it.
If you don't find work that you like the day-to-day parts of, you won't be able to work hard enough to accomplish the things you want to accomplish.
Economists have the tools. Economists have now even richer data than they've had in the past, and the ability to sort of deal with these problems in a constructive way. Young people today who enter economics, they often take too cynical a view. Oh, it's all mathematics. I've got to play some game.
The young economists are missing the human side of economic activity. It's important that young economists get their nose out of the data.
Young people often underestimate the tolerance of older people like me in the profession. Tolerance toward experimental ideas.
Try to ask something which is a little more challenging and where you think, I'm not sure anybody's really answered that question.
They also underestimate how much people of my age are bored by people who just do the same thing that we've been doing. We want to hear something different.
The most important interactions I've had in my life have not been with elders, they've been with peers. I've got a huge amount out of co-authoring, but you'll find that your colleagues who are educated elsewhere have some different points of view, and I think one of the valuable things is the talk among the young people themselves.
I think there is a great deal of opportunity still in economics. The fact is that real problems remain and that real solutions are possible.
So, okay, maybe here one thing that what we are missing is the human side of economics. Do you see my presentation? No. Okay, wait. The human side of economics. When it comes to the economics, what we all see is that this is the. Just 1 second, I'm just. So, the human side of economics. Somebody asked the questions about mathematics. I say that mathematics is important, but economics is not all about mathematics. Now, the behavioral economics is like blooming like anything. And that was the little piece of advice for you from the Nobel laureates from the economics. And you can also consider this when you are going to decide masters in economics. You can focus, as we say, applied economics, then agriculture and food economics, development and trade economics, health economics, labor and population economics, policy analysis, production, resource and environmental economics, behavioral economics, and individual choice, international development. You can better going for MA economics simple, go for MA agriculture economics, go for MSc health economics, go for policy analysis and management or policy administration programs. There are many universities in India, they have started offering these courses. You can search on Google. There are a lot of universities in foreign countries, they have been doing from last 10 years. But my encouragement and my humble advice to you is, do not go for MA, MSc economics. Better you go for a specialization in applied economics. Unless and until you have an aim to go for academics, you go for MA. And go for this applied economics. And when you do the masters, my humble suggestion is take the mathematical economics as one of your paper or econometrics as one of your paper. Many times, many students, they have a phobia. that I don't want to study this. But I really encourage you. When I went to the Hebrew University, I wrote one piece of paper. My professor, my supervisor in front of me, she threw it in dustbin. And she said to me, next time when you write, I will throw you in dustbin, not this paper. So I studied 10th, 12th, graduation all again. Because my graduation, I did not have a mathematical economics. And then in master's, definitely I opted that. But I encourage you that, because when you do the AMU Economics, then definitely you are going to the longer, right? For most of the people, they have an aim for PhD. It will help you. So another one is that my humble suggestion is that prefer the other university than your home place. If you did your BA from Aligarh Muslim University, try to do MA from other university. If you did BA from your home place, go to the other place to do your masters. It's always better to go from the other place, so you can learn the diversity, you can make new friends, new culture, new place, new challenges, the independence, everything comes together. And think study abroad. Many times, at the graduation students, we do not think about study abroad, but it's time you can think. You can prefer professional program over MA, MSc, unless and until you want to go for academics. So focus on these. And when you think about study abroad, then there are so many scholarships are going. And I know economics students clubs are going to organize a program on this. The government agency funded, private funded, university funded, project funded, Fulbright scholarship, Commonwealth scholarship, Erasmus Mundus scholarship. There are a lot of scholarships available. And for this, you need to prepare for tests like TOEFL, IELTS, GRE, GMAT. And for this, you need some document. Many of you must not have passport right now. If you do not have, get one. The transcript, get it ready. If you do not have a CV, then make it one. You have to have one CV. You are graduate students, you are about to complete it. Use this lockdown, use this time to make it. SOP, statement of purpose, you have to have good SOP and reference letters. The teachers, the professors gives you the letters. And the qualitative letters, not like I know it, this person is very good, brilliant. No. ऐसा वाला कोई letter काम नहीं करेगा. This is the I received one letter when my professor said Mr. Sheth is a brilliant student. He always get good marks. But ये वाला marks तो मेरा marksheet भी तो दिखाता है ना. तो reference letter में वो होना चाहिए जो marksheet नहीं दिखाता है. How many marks I got वो तो मेरा marksheet दिखाता है. लेकिन मैं कितना ऑनेस्ट हूं, कितना मेरा स्ट्रगल है, कितना मैं हार्ड वर्किंग हूं, ये मेरा मार्कशीट नहीं बोलता है. माय मार्कशीट डजंट टेल दिस एनीथिंग अबाउट इट. सो आपके रेफरेंस लेटर में वो चीज होनी चाहिए जो मार्कशीट में नहीं है. तो फोकस ऑन दिस. और मुझे पता है कि एएमयू स्टूडेंट्स क्लब ये सब पे एक सेपरेट लेक्चर करने वाला है, पूरा एक सेशन होगा. लेकिन स्टडी अब्रॉड के लिए कुछ कॉमन मिसकंसेप्शन भी है. एक पहला मिसकंसेप्शन क्या है कि हमें इंग्लिश आना चाहिए, थ्रू आउट इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूलिंग होनी चाहिए, एक्सीलेंट इंग्लिश होना चाहिए, तभी हम बाहर जा सकते हैं. गलत, ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. दूसरा क्या है, पैसे होने चाहिए. बिना पैसे हम बाहर कैसे जाएंगे? बिल्कुल भी नहीं भैया, बिना पैसे जा सकते हो. और तीसरा क्या है कि हमारा एक्सीलेंट एकेडमिक रिकॉर्ड होना चाहिए. ये तीन तो हर बार सबके माइंड में होता है कि इंग्लिश बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए, पैसे होने चाहिए, एक्सीलेंट एकेडमिक रिकॉर्ड होना चाहिए, और चौथा ये भी कि हमारे फैमिली में से कोई बाहर होना चाहिए. ये चारों गलत, ये चारों मिसकंसेप्शन गलत है. आपको लग रहा होगा कि मैं क्या बक रहा हूं, लेकिन यस, और अभी भी आपको ये लग रहा है कि आई एम जस्ट विनिंग यू and I'm just putting in an idealistic situation, then I give you my example of my story. ये चारों मेरे पास थे. जैसे कि मैं कभी भी इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल से नहीं पढ़ा, मेरा इंग्लिश बिल्कुल खराब था, पैसे बिल्कुल नहीं थे, एक्सीलेंट एकेडमिक रिकॉर्ड तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं था, और कोई भी फैमिली मेंबर भैया घर से बाहर निकला ही नहीं था. बाहर तो विदेश में तो छोड़ ही दो. ये चारों मेरे पास थे. और ये डाउट है तो ये देखो, ये मेरी मार्कशीट है 12th की, ये मेरी 12th की मार्कशीट है. जॉक ये था कि 35 मार्क्स चाहिए होता है एक सब्जेक्ट में. ये भाई साहब के तो पूरे मिला के भी 35 नहीं हो रहे, सब में फेल है. इंग्लिश में देखो 18 100 में से 18 आउट ऑफ 100, मैथमेटिक्स 34 आउट ऑफ 150, और बुरी तरह से फेल. The 12th fail. and it was depressing time. I knew I'm going to fail the time I have written paper. But जब घर में आया और पूरी दुनिया ने कहना शुरू किया फेल 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 फेल, तो मैं मुंह छुपाता फिर रहा था हर दिन. But you know, मैंने कहा था failures are not to keep you out, but failures are there to give opportunities. तो मैंने क्या किया, जितने भी फेल हुए थे सबको इकट्ठा किया और फेल्यूर क्लब बनाया. ये हमारा पहला फेल्यूर क्लब है. सब बच्चे स्कूल ड्रॉप आउट, फिर उसके बाद ये सब बच्चे 10वीं 12th एंड 10th वाले. लीडर भी फेल, स्टूडेंट्स भी फेल, टीचर भी फेल, स्टूडेंट्स भी फेल, सब फेल. इवन लोग आते थे दिखाने के लिए, पापा मुझे फेल्यूर क्लब दिखाओ, तो दिखाते थे, बोले ये फेल्यूर क्लब है देखो. 73 थे, एक साल के अंदर 73 में से 70 पास हो गए, इंक्लूडिंग माई सेल्फ. तो फेल्यूर क्लब जो है अचीवर क्लब हो गया. वो मैं से जाता था रोड पे बच्चों को दिखाने के लिए. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस एक्टिविटीज, दिस ऑल एक्टिविटीज, I got a scholarship and I studied from madrasa. I work hard, I did it, and I went to the United States. मेरे पापा ने कभी सोचा नहीं, मैंने नहीं सोचा था क्या जाऊंगा मैं कभी. Growth occurs only in the state of discomfort. I forced it, and then I went to US in Virginia Tech University. I got best student award there also. First time in English medium. In this video, I'm going to show you that focus is more about So you must have find me here, right? And you know this place, Jama Masjid University Mosque, where everything started. So I was failed miserably, but this work, the community, the people, the failure club, and persistence, working with women, working with slum dwellers, working for computer classes, and all this activity helped us, or helped me to grow. And I got these scholarships, and then boom. It's not about this money and everything. And since then, Umrah told in the introduction, I visited 25 countries, and believe me, 25 countries में एक पाई भी खीसे से पैसे से नहीं दिया. सब कुछ स्कॉलरशिप, सब कुछ फेलोशिप पे. 25 कंट्रीज में एक भी कंट्री अपने पैसे से नहीं गया, सब कुछ स्कॉलरशिप से. वो मैं मदरसा से पढ़ा हूँ. And I got the opportunity to represent India. So, वो रेलवे ट्रैक याद है आपको? Complexity. Choose it. It gives you opportunity to show the world that how crazily you love something. And what should you be doing right now? And what I did, improve your communication skills. I'm not saying English. English and communication skills both are different things. Reading habits, read it. Lot of things, novel, newspapers, how I followed these all steps. Write about yourself, write about anything, write about reflections diary. But writing is very important. Do some internships like Umer, do some community service leadership activities, do some data analysis survey projects, get some membership of professional bodies, some trust, NGOs, Indian Economic Society, like Economics Club. Step out from your comfort zone. Last but not least, I followed this whole step to get there. And I ask you and encourage you to follow this as well. And when we are in the lockdown, when we are in the COVID, but hope is not lockdown. You can do online courses. There are a lot of online courses, free courses available. You can learn new language. Look after your emotional well-being, as Sahil said about, right? EQ. Look about it. Mental health and emotional well-being is a very important thing. If people say otherwise, don't listen to them. Skilling and vocational, learn some skills. Create some content, make it some new content. For example, this PPT is a content creation. The poster of AMU Study Club is a content creation. The video they are doing is a content creation. Apply for scholarships. If you apply for 10 scholarships, you receive 1 acknowledgement. If you apply for 20 scholarships, you receive 1 approval. So what is the ratio? 20:1. This is not a Zulfi's only success story. But how many times I failed? जब मैं 20 जगह अप्लाई करता था तो एक जगह से जवाब आता था. तो आप ये रेशियो ले लीजिए. That's the one thing. You have to apply for 20 times to get 1. It's not कि एक बार कर दिया, 2 बार कर दिया, मुझे कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है, let's leave it. It has to be continuous. And do not give up. Let me tell you that everybody you are right now, still there are 88 people. When we started, it was 100. आप 88 सारे के सारे लोग स्पेशल हो. आप सारे के सारे लोग यूनिक हो. Everybody you are unique, and everyone you are full of energy and full of capabilities. Just believe in you. Just believe in you. I'm telling you from my own experience. I'm coming from a humble background, studied in a small school. But one thing I learned from this world is that I should not live. I should not give up. And you should also not give up. And you'd see the miracle will happen one day. And once again, when we started, we played one game. Now when we are ending, I want to play one game. And for this, Sagufta, Atif, I want your permission to allow everybody to unmute your mic. Everybody. Okay, please, everybody unmute. I want to hear your voice. Okay, everybody, I want to hear your voice. Please, video off कर दो, कोई problem नहीं, लेकिन mic सबका होना चाहिए. आवाज होने तो कोई problem नहीं. It has to be close, no problem. Okay. Now, everybody, आप जोर से मेरे साथ बोलो. A for F for apple, B for ball, for A, D for dog. Why? क्यों भैया? There are 1,000 words starting from A. There are 1,000 words starting from B. There are 1,000 words from C. अगर ऑपरेशन थिएटर में भी है ना, आप उसके कान में जाके बोल दोगे. Now please mute your voice, please mute. Thank you. Even if somebody is at operation theater, आप उसके कान में जाके बोलोगे A4, तो वो चिल्ला के बोलेगा apple. Even if you go to the market in the side and आप जोर से बोलो B4, तो कोई बाइक से जा रहा होगा, वो रुक के बोलेगा ball. Because this is what we learned. In this 21st century, it is not A for apple, B for ball. It is find it out what. शगुफ्ता के लिए क्या A for A है, उमरा के लिए क्या है, जैनब के लिए क्या है, आतिफ के लिए क्या है, साद के लिए क्या है, उमेर के लिए क्या है. आप बताइए क्या है. मैं नहीं बता रहा A for apple. आप बताओ क्या है. B for ball मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूं, आप बताइए. C for cat मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूं. That's why disruptive thinking is important. That is why think different is important. And thinking out of the box is important. The message of today's conversation is only this. If you think different, think out of the box. Solution automatically will come. and this will happen. And right now, there is something waiting for you. You need to stand up and take this. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
Thank you
assalam.
so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, now we shall continue the session again.
So, everyone, please mute
Please
yourself.
mute your
Please
mic.
mute
We
yourself.
shall continue the session again. We shall begin with the question answer round. Everybody is supposed to mute your mic. If you have any questions, please write in the chat box. And those who have already written the questions, I'm going to ask the question. Let's start.
Thank you, sir.
Let's start
Thank
the question
you.
answer round.
Thank you
Sir,
very much, everybody. You stayed since till the last. Thank you.
so let's begin the question answer round. So,
Okay.
like the question which even I also had, that at the times when health is becoming so important in the sector of health, what are the opportunities and how economic student, a person from economics field can contribute?
Okay. Okay. So one questions what I received is the health, right? In health,
Yes.
what economics field is continue to the health. This is what your question?
Yes. So, what are the opportunities in the health sector?
See, there is a very different field has emerged. It is called health economics. Health economics is a field that is emerged, and there are a lot of things happening about in this field. Health inequalities, and there are a lot of organization. There are a lot of full programs is going on. Inequality is a one concept that we economics students know about it. So what is the health inequalities going on? That is number one. Well-being now economics students are studying about well-being. So this well-being is one of the important factor that we need to focus. Third one is that health economics, the spending on health, that how we are spending onto the health. That is one of the important factors. So if you are considering health, going to the health, there are a lot of programs are there, a lot of short programs are there, and you can write a lot of things about health. So my humble advice is that you should please explore the more opportunity on the health economics. These are the some 3 points that I already told you, that well-being, behavioral economics, health spending, and inequality in the health. There are a lot of organizations working. One organization is called Real Medicine Foundation. You can type in Google and you can search about it.
Okay, so like you wanted to say that we can connect with organizations which are into the sector, right, sir?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, sir. That was very wonderfully answered, sir.
But health economics, for the health economics, you need to go for the masters, and you can do the PhD as well into that. And there are lot of projects, and I also suggest you to see some techniques in the health economics. Randomized control trial is one of the very popular techniques. Please read about it. RCT, we call it RCT.
Okay.
Yes.
So moving to the second question, one of the students asked, what is the best time to start the internship? Is it like the final year students or from the first year itself? Like, what is the best time?
The best time of doing internship is right now. I must say, everybody who are present right now, try to find one. And many people say to me, we don't find internship. My answer is create one. Why you wait it? You can do the one project, you can start it. For example, I can suggest 7 projects right now. You must have, there are a lot of people, because of lockdown, because of COVID, they went unemployed. आप एक छोटा सा सर्वे कर लो उनका और एक पेपर लिख लो, एक प्रोजेक्ट बना लो कि व्हाट कोविड लॉकडाउन अफेक्टेड देयर इकोनॉमिक वेलबीइंग. ये एक इंटर्नशिप हो गई, या आपका प्रोजेक्ट हो गया, या आपका एक कम्युनिटी सर्विस हो गई. My answer to the questions that you have asked is the best time of internship is always the moment you start your first year. Do the internship. Or internship does not mean you do all the days. आप वीक में 2 दिन करिए ना, 2 दिन करो, that is 2 days a week, but आपको सर्टिफिकेट तो पूरे साल का मिलेगा ना. 1 day a week, there are many students, they are doing 1 day a week, only Sunday internship करते हैं. There are students, they do only 2 days a week. There are many that do only online internship. There is one internship called United Nations Online Interns. आप वहां पे अपना CV बनाइए and automatically there are many organizations that give you the online internships. Internship itself, there is a one website. But for internship, you does not go for the status वाला and fancy वाला. आप internship एक छोटी दुकान पे भी कर सकते हो, आप एक फर्म पे भी कर सकते हो. आप इंटर्नशिप जो है वहां पे आपके यहाँ पे एक बड़ी सी दुकान फर्म है, एक मॉल है, वहां पे भी कर सकते हो. क्योंकि व्हेन यू गो यू लर्न फ्रॉम द ग्राउंड रियलिटी. सो व्हेन वी डू द इंटर्नशिप तो हमारे माइंड में होता है यूएनडीपी इंटर्नशिप, यूनाइटेड नेशंस इंटर्नशिप, डब्ल्यूएचओ इंटर्नशिप, डब्ल्यूटीओ इंटर्नशिप. ये नहीं होता है. अगर आप स्टार्ट करोगे आपके मोहल्ले से, आपके गांव से, आपके शहर से, तो इंशाल्लाह आप यूनाइटेड नेशंस भी कल पहुंचोगे. आई एम 100% श्योर अबाउट इट. या नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सगुफ्ता.
Yes, sir. Like somebody was asking about the research in the economics field. Like, what are the emerging fields and the areas that we can go for research?
Okay. 3 most important area. One is behavioral economics. Emerging, very emerging, behavioral economics and individual choice. आप इसको लिख लो, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एरिया है behavioral economics. Number 2, health and education economics. These are also emerging field is right now. And number 3 is equality. Equality in the sense a human development. These 3, human development is equality. When I say gender equality, the diversity inequality. So what is the measurement of inequality? This all comes in the human development. These 3 areas are the most emerging as per as my understanding. Yeah.
Yes, sir, they are. Yeah. Thank you, sir. So moving to very important questions, a very important question. One of the student also asked, and even I wanted to ask, like the person who are very new into the field of economics, like many of our audience are from the first year, like they take the economics as a course, but sometimes we've got fear by the datas and facts and the mathematical concepts, but the practical and the real in the economics is indeed it what excites us to do in study economics. But the process of studying economics, this mathematical parts and all those, in fact many of us are like suffering from those things. Like, how can we tackle those process?
Sagufta, can you just please repeat? I just lost voice for a while. What is your question again? Can you just please repeat?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, like I wanted, one of the student asked, and even I wanted to ask, like many of the students come into the field of economics, like seeing the after life you will like cause into the environment, because economics is a subject, like it is related to the every sector and everything. I can connect economics to the everything. But while we are studying economics, the process, the math, the data is very much, it fears many students. Like how to tackle this fear, this process of studying economics.
Okay. The first and foremost thing is that economics is a behavioral science, a social science. Okay. So data and mathematics and econometry, I also had a fear. I also had a phobia about it. You see my marks in mathematics, how poorly I did it. But the most important thing is that it's not mathematics you fear. It's the teacher who teaches mathematics that is important. How the teacher teaches you mathematics. Mathematics तो बेचारा innocent सा subject है. उसके पास कोई दांत थोड़ी है लाइन की तरह खा जाएगा. लेकिन how the people are teaching mathematics, that's boring. That's so outdated. And the method of teaching mathematics is a cumbersome. Phobia वहां से होता है. इंजेक्शन अपने आप में कोई खराब नहीं है, लेकिन इंजेक्शन कैसे कोई देता है इंसान, वो प्रॉब्लम होती है. तो आप जो है मैथमेटिक्स से कोई प्रॉब्लम मत रखो, टीचर को चेंज करो. अगर आपको लग रहा है कि मैथमेटिक्स मुझे फोबिया हो रहा है, टीचर चेंज करो. अगर आपको लग रहा है तो आप यूट्यूब पे जाओ, आप दूसरे कोई टीचर से पास से पढ़ो. और मुझे लग रहा है कि अगर आप 1-2 बार ऐसा करोगे तो आपको जो चीजों से फोबिया है वो खत्म हो जाएगा. कोई भी सब्जेक्ट का अपना फोबिया नहीं होता है. मेरा एक टीचर थे, वो मुझे कहते थे कि जो वर्ल्ड है वो गोल नहीं है. वो फिजिक्स के टीचर थे मेरे. वो कह रहे कि राउंड नहीं है अर्थ जो है वो कर्व्ड है. और पहले वो कहते थे कि वो एकदम वो है, अर्थ इज द फ्लैट अर्थ. वो मेरे फिजिक्स के टीचर थे. कभी कभी क्या हो जाता है कि हम लोगों को फोबिया सब्जेक्ट से नहीं होता है, मेथड ऑफ टीचिंग से होता है. और आजकल हमारे यहाँ पे जो टीचिंग है वो फैसिलिटेशन नहीं हो रहा है, वो वन वे ट्रैफिक है. सो आप सब्जेक्ट से कोई फोबिया मत रखो, मेथड से रखो. नेक्स्ट.
Yes, sir. Indeed, sir. So, like, what though we will have some sessions regarding the data sciences and all, but like, what are the different opportunities in data science?
Data science is now going to be one of the king sector in everywhere. Data analytics is one of the current skills that everybody is want to have one. Even in the small firm, even in the Amazon, that we have data. Zomato, Swiggy, you must have the top of notifications. कि आपके पास कैसे कैसे notifications आते हैं, ये क्या है, सब algorithms है. And economics students can do wonders. Why? Because statistical students, they know how to apply methods. But economics students, they know how to interpret the data. Management students can put the models, but economics students can make the data meaningful. So economics एक ऐसा डिसिप्लिन है जो डेटा तो हैंडल करता ही है, लेकिन डेटा को रिलेट कैसे करना है और किस तरह से डेटा को इंटरप्रेट करना है वो भी बताता है. तो इसीलिए इकोनॉमिक्स स्टूडेंट्स बहुत सक्सेसफुल होते हैं डेटा साइंस के अंदर, डेटा एनालिटिक्स के लिए. सो डेटा एनालिटिक्स के लिए आप कोई छोटा सा प्रोग्राम कर लो, शॉर्ट टर्म कोर्स कर लो. डेटा माइनिंग का प्रोग्राम होता है, एसएपी करके एक प्रोग्राम होता है, डेटा हैंडलिंग का होता है, टेब्ल्यू करके एक सॉफ्टवेयर आता है आईबीएम का, टेब्ल्यू, TABLUE, टेब्ल्यू करके सॉफ्टवेयर है. तो एक्सेल है. तो इसमें डेटा को प्रेजेंट कैसे करना है, डेटा को इंफॉर्मेटिक एनालिसिस कैसे करना है, डेटा आईटी करके एक प्रोग्राम्स होता है. तो आप ये सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज जो है वो इकोनॉमिक्स स्टूडेंट्स के लिए है हर जगह पे. बट डेटा इंफॉर्मेशन, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी दी करेंसी इन द नेक्स्ट एटलीस्ट फॉर years. This is the one thing this is going to be fascinating. Now we have become data. हम अपने जब मोबाइल चलाते हैं एंड्रॉइड, तो हम सिर्फ एक डेटा है और हमारा कोई वो नहीं है. हमारा मोबाइल हमें बताता है कौन सा वीडियो देखना चाहिए, कौन सा रील इंस्टा पे देखना चाहिए, कौन सा लाइक करना चाहिए. इन द वे वी लाइक, जितना टाइम हम वेस्ट करते हैं वही उतना ही टाइम जो है वो वीडियो आपको सजेस्ट करता है. आप क्या परचेस कर रहे हो, कौन सा नोटिफिकेशन आता है, आपने कोई चीज परचेस करी तो आपको क्या चाहिए होगा. These are the machines. They are constantly observing you. आप सो भी जाते हो तो भी वो कितने टाइम कब सोते हैं. तो रात में भूख लगती होगी तो स्विगी का आ जाता है, खाना तैयार है. जोमेटो का आ जाता है, अरे ये तो लेट स्लीप करते हैं ना, तो खाना आ जाता है रात के 12 बजे मैसेज आता है. Why? Because they watch you. So data is now going to be very, very important, a very crucial thing. Yes, Sagufta.
Exactly, sir. Yes, sir. Like, I want to add something here, like about data. So there was times when oil used to like fix the power in the international relations. Oil used to fix it. Oil was the power at times, but at times that we are going on, data has become the oil, and the data has become the power, and determining the international status. Yes, sir.
Right. Agree.
So moving
एक क्वेश्चन अभी आया है, मैं ले लेता हूं कि डेटा का इंडिया में क्या स्कोप है. ऑप्शंस, जाहिद ने पूछा है, ऑप्शंस फॉर मास्टर्स इन डेटा साइंस इन इंडिया. माय फ्रेंड, बहुत कम है. जाहिद, देयर इज नो यूनिवर्सिटी इन इंडिया ऑफर्स अ कंप्लीट डेटा माइनिंग कोर्स राइट नाउ, बट दे आर नाउ गोइंग टू. But I suggest if you are really interested in data, go to 2 cities. Either go to Pune or go to Bangalore. आप वहां पे शिफ्ट हो जाओ. आप वहां पे कोई यूनिवर्सिटी से बीबीए का कोई मास्टर का प्रोग्राम करो. एंड देयर आर सो मेनी इंस्टीट्यूट दैट गिव्स यू 6 मंथ 12 मंथ्स प्रोग्राम. आप वहां से इवनिंग में सर्टिफिकेट प्रोग्राम करो, एसएपी या वो कर लो. लेकिन एज सच कोई प्रोग्राम्स डेटा का ग्रेजुएट लेवल पे नहीं है. मास्टर में देयर आर बेंगलोर, पुणे में बहुत सारी यूनिवर्सिटीज है, प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटी, दे गिव यू एमएससी इन डेटा साइंस. आप सर्च करोगे मिल जाएगा आपको. मेरा ईमेल भी है, आप मुझे कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो. Zulfi@yahoo.com में टाइप करता हूं. अगर किसी को चाहिए, मैं अपना नंबर भी टाइप कर लेता हूं, तो आप मुझसे कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो. दिस फ्रेंडशिप इज बिल्ड बाय द इकोनॉमिक्स क्लब, एंड कोई प्रॉब्लम हो तो ये मेरा नंबर भी है. ठीक है, मैंने अभी डाल दिया. चलो नेक्स्ट सगुफ्ता, गो अहेड.
Yes, sir. So that was all the question regarding the field of career. Like, I want to deviate a little bit the theme now. I want to deviate, sir. Like, there were other questions also. Like, we can see at present times the Chinese economy, sir.
Yes.
It is growing very stronger. It is growing very stronger. Right? What is the reason like, what is the reason why Chinese economy is growing, and like how can we compare Chinese and Indian economy? So like, what is the reason behind China's growth?
The most important things in economics is where you start. आप शुरुआत कब करते हैं? Economics को समझना है तो this is very important. Change before the change. Do not change with the change. The best time to change is before the change, not with the change. With the change तो सब change होते हैं. अगर कोविड हो गया है तो मास्क तो सब लोग पहनते हैं. अगर पहले से पहनना होता तो सेकंड वेव में हम बच जाते. अब वैक्सीनेशन सब ले रहे हैं. पहले से ली होती तो हम बहुत सारे प्रोटेक्ट हो जाते. China was the success of the China is China did change before the change. जो ग्लोबलाइजेशन इंडिया में 91 में शुरू हुआ वो चाइना में 60s में शुरू हो गया था. So the planning and the focus on the policy, that is the key in the economics. But उससे भी बेहतर ये होता है कि कोई भी इंसान डिसीजन लेगा तो कैसे लेगा, उसके पास ऑल रिलेवेंट इंफॉर्मेशन होनी चाहिए. तो चाइना ने अपना जो पॉइंट्स जो बनाए हैं, उसके डिसीजन लेने के पॉइंट्स है वो रॉबस्ट है, वो इंफॉर्मेशन उनको बहुत रॉबस्ट मिलती है. दैट्स अ सक्सेस.
So you want to prefer like planning and those things is important. Like, can we say that the capitalist country is failing in this field then?
Country is failing. I won't say they are failing, but sometimes economy operates in such a way that they want to be relevant. आप देखिए एक saying है कि हर इंसान चाहता है कि वो आप बेहतर करो, लेकिन कोई भी इंसान ये नहीं चाहता है कि आप उससे भी बेहतर करो. ये saying है. लोग है कहते हैं कैपिटलिस्ट इकोनॉमी, सोशलिस्ट इकोनॉमी, मिक्स इकोनॉमी, उसमें एक ही चीज होती है. कंपटीशन क्या है कि मैं रिलेवेंट बना रहा हूं. I have to be relevant whatever it comes. So in this way, the hiding of information, manipulation, there are a lot of things is happening. So we can't say that somebody is failing, but what we can say is that they do not have relevant information.
Yes,
the China's idea and China's growth is all about planning, and that is they changed before they changed. Yes, go ahead.
So you have mentioned about like you're working as a consultant in the UNDP. Can you share your experience of at working at UN?
Okay, so you are asking me my experience of working with UNDP?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I work at Uttarakhand here right now, and my job is focusing on rural livelihood. So I'm helping people to design rural livelihood opportunity, empowering the self-help group, NRLM, Mahatma Gandhi, National Rural Employment Opportunities, and my job to provide them how to connect these all assets which is created in the stage level to the people of village level people for their livelihood, sustainable livelihood. The atmosphere is very good. I get a lot of love from the people. I love field work. I love people working with them. So the organization is very good, and perks are good, definitely. But most important is the satisfaction. When I come back to the home, when I sleep at the night, I can see that there is somebody today got some plantation, nutri garden, kitchen garden, or somebody got that animal and livestock. They are earning money, they're getting this money and they're spending on them. The women, they are keeping money with them. The women are exercising the choices. Women are no more dependent on the men. They have ability, they have choices now to spend money on them. And now they are also spending money on their children. The nutrition level that has gone. So this satisfaction really pleases me, and I really look forward my next day by whatever the experience that I had on my previous day. But definitely in the rural, when you see women are doing excellent job, they are everywhere in the frontliners, and what we need to do is we need to tell their stories. And there was one lady, her name was Rekha, and Rekha was she did not had anything, but once Rekha got the cow shelter, she got 2 cows, and then later the cow has given birth to 2 calves. Now she has 4, and she's getting milk, and they are selling milk. The milk production increased, and now Rekha is spending money on her, and she's spending money on children and children's education, the happy family. So we need to provide this opportunity, and we need to make sure that every woman get financial independence, and every woman get the opportunity to exercise their choices. No more they need to ask anybody what to do, how to do. Bullshit. They just need to focus, and they have to get that stamina and that strength. And we are the people who want to give them, and that's what we need to do.
That's really great, sir. Indeed, that's really great. Like, I want to, that's really great, sir. That I cannot say anything, but like ending this question answer session, I want to end it with quote, and it's related with your last answer, sir.
This
Like,
is one question. Aksans Rathor, she says my question. Aksans, and I know it's too late. Neha Siddiqui, how can motivate myself always and the best time for study? Okay, I can just include this question. Okay, Neha, how can we motivate myself always? You doesn't need to motivate yourself, Neha. When you said, you said. When you happy, you happy. When you work, you work. When you want to sleep, you sleep. You doesn't need to do anything. You just, what you need to do is listen to yourself. You doesn't need to motivate yourself. You just need to listen to yourself and respond to yourself. The most important thing is that believe in you. Motivation is an outcome. It's a byproduct. It is not a main product. What is the main product is that how much work and how much values you have, what kind of skills you get. So motivation is just a byproduct for this. So just listen to yourself. And the best time for study, there is no best time for the study. For me, at least, no. Somebody say morning, somebody say this. But what I believe is the best time of the study is when you get the best out of it. That's the best time.
Yes, sir.
What school of thought of economics India should initiate with having the commodious young force? See, India has a lot of youngsters. Amartya Sen said, "In no country can become developed with poor and unhealthy people. No country on this world." So what we need to do is two things: skill and health, skill and health, skill and health. That's the only way we have it. We have young people, skill, give them skills. There are a lot of young people right now, they are with us. A lot of people, they have joined from varieties of the areas. Just look at them, give them opportunity to learn something. So skilling, that is the most important, and give them health, give them nutrition. That is their human right, basic right. Yeah.
yes. So, like, can we end the session, sir? Question answer session?
Can our economics subsidiary students also go for economics career? Yes, Aksans. Why not? Economics is nobody's monopoly. If you like, go. Absolutely, you can go. ये तो सब इंडिया में है, हमारे यहाँ पे वो भी अब खत्म हो रहा है. New education policies is focusing that you can study whatever you want. But in abroad, if you study Sanskrit, you can go for economics. If you studied Hindi, you can go for physics. You can study Sanskrit and biology together. So it's fine. That's fine. It's your choice. If you like, you go.
I'm very sorry to interrupt, but
Sir,
we are getting late.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
We should
Can we
stop this Q&A
end the
session.
question answer session?
Let's. There are so many questions are coming, but we have time limit. We already exceeded time. Atif, Sagufta, and these people were so accommodative. But
So,
thank you very much.
yes, sir. We have a vote of a thanks also. I'd like to call Imad, a second year student, to come and give a vote of a thanks. Am I audible?
Hello, am I audible, guys?
Yes, you are.
Hello. Okay. So, Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. I know there are so many questions, but I'm sorry we are bounded by the time limit here. It's an honor for me to present the vote of thanks on the very first event of our club. I, Sayyid Imad Hussain, on behalf of the entire AMU Economics Students Club, team thank all our participants for joining us today. I thank Zulfi Bhai in particular that he spared some time from his busy schedule for his elite fraternity. बेशक जो अब्र यहाँ से उठेगा वो सारे जहां पर बरसेगा. I express my hearty gratitude to you for sharing your grace and insightful words with us. I hope that today's session has enlightened all of us with the career and higher education prospects which were oblivious to all of us, and that it will help us in setting our targets and hitting the right bullseye. We will be organizing more events like these, and the most recent is on the 8th of June. It will be on scholarships and process of getting admission in the UK. It will be held with Bhai. I'm sure after today's event and enthusiasm, we will get significant provision from our diverse groups in the near future. Once again, I thank all of you for attending this session and for listening us patiently. Stay healthy. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, and thank you for having me. Thank you, Sagusta, Saad, Atif, Syed Imad,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
all the members. Thank you
So
very much.
before ending, I want to give a quote, sir. It's related to your experience and the thing you said that you're doing regarding the rural economy or the things that is making you satisfaction. I want to give a quote. Can I quote?
Yes, please.
Quote: Life is when you come out to help others and lighten up their lives. No happiness can beat up that feeling which comes after making others' life happy. Unquote. So indeed, this is the reason why you're feeling so satisfied and happy, sir. And we are greatly honored to have you at this session. It was really an historic event, to be honest.
It was a pleasure, sir, to have you here with us.
It was indeed wonderful evening. Lot of things. I hope you have taken some good screenshots. We can
Sure, sir, sure.
and we
Yes,
can
sir,
share
yes.
and we can
Yes,
remember
sir.
this wonderful evening. And Economic Society students, please continue doing this wonderful job. My wishes with you. I will be with you always. And all my friends who are still with us, and they've been us for the last 2 hours, more than last 2 hours,
Almost.
And I loved the way you ask question. So thank you,
Sir,
everyone.
just another
And
request, sir, before everyone
yes,
left. So, can you share this presentation with Atif or anyone?
yes, it's for you only.
Thank you, sir. We will share it in the group. So, if
Please do
anyone
that.
else-
I will send it to you on a PDF to you. It's for you only, and it's for your sake. And
Thank
would
you.
love to meet again. And everybody, तब तक के लिए खुदा हाफिज, goodbye, and take care. Be healthy, stay safe, follow COVID protocol, and do something worthwhile. I would be love to hearing from you. चलिए,
Okay.
आप खुश
Thank you,
रहिए.
everyone.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Atif,
Now we are going to
bye,
end the
Atif.
session.
Thank you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Okay, take care.
Thank you, sir.